of Never Rated, an organization I created in 2015 to empower young women and adult women as well to know that they're not defined by society standards and that they're beautiful just the way they are, and to accept themselves no matter the shape, size, or age they are, or the color of their skin. Because at times with society, we're always judged by the color of our skin. We're always judged by our shape, our sizes. And so we are here to be able to embrace these women and embrace these young girls, to know that no matter the age you begin, because a lot of young girls at the age of 14, insecurity creeps into their lives up until their end of senior year in high school, into college. And as women, as young adults, as women who are becoming mothers as well, to be able to encourage them to know that they're not defined by society standards and that they're beautiful just the way they are. So today I'm grateful to be a part of the leadership conference this year, especially with everything in COVID. But at the same time, I'm grateful to be here to be able to speak to you all. And so I want to briefly speak in regards to self-love and body image, and where, especially in our organization, we talk about self-love and body image and how it is important to love yourself. And I would like Lauren to please play the video that I will be presenting. And if you have any questions at the end of the video, feel free to send a message, and then I'll definitely answer your questions. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Naomie Raymond-Ngah, founder of Never Rated. Thank you so much for joining in today. I just want to let you know about what is self-love, how do I love myself, how can I love myself, and will someone else love me? Well, I want to let you know that love yourself. Embrace yourself in every way. No matter the situation you are facing right now at this moment in your life, we're going through a pandemic. Mentally, it's insane. Emotionally, it makes me go crazy as well. And it's probably making you go, when will this end? But I just want to let you know, in regards to self-love and loving yourself throughout this time, embrace it. I know, what do you mean embrace it? Take it all in. Take the situation, mold it, and allow it to flourish you into the best person and the best version you can be. I just want to let you know that we all have a story. I have a story, you have a story, and you're probably even afraid to share a story to your friends, to your mother, your father, whoever it is, your partner. But I just want to let you know that one day you will get through this and you will be able to overcome it. That situation in your life will be able to help you know and understand that I can do this, though I'm going through this, though I'm feeling this way, I can overcome it. Because you are an overcomer. Do you know that? You're an overcomer without you even realizing it. So I'm telling you today, love yourself. If people feel that while you're growing and you're evolving and you're flourishing into this beautiful man and woman, let them know that I've been through it. I know how it feels to feel insecure. I know how it feels to feel like I don't know what to do or how to make it, or I don't look pretty enough. I don't feel good enough. I'm not too big enough. I'm not too small enough. Listen, we've all gone through it. You're going through it. You never know. But I'm letting you know today. Whatever you're going through today is only for today. It's not for a lifetime. I need you to stay encouraged. I need you to take a moment. Tell yourself, I love myself. I love who I am. I love who I am becoming. I love who God is making me to be. You were created to be on this earth, to be loved. If people don't love you the way you want them to love you, it's okay. But I need you to begin with you. Yes, I'm talking to you. I need you to be that role model. I need you to be that leader. I need you to be that brother or sister who will take that role and that responsibility to make a difference in their families' lives. I need you to be able to take that book, to go back to school, get that education so that you could better yourself. I need you to work on yourself. I need you to be able to challenge yourself. No matter what it is, I need you to challenge yourself. You have that friend who's so quiet, who doesn't know who to talk to, but allow yourself to be the one to tap them on the shoulder and say, listen, it's gonna be all right. Everything is going to be all right. No matter the consequence, no matter the circumstance, no matter the situation, it's going to be all right. If you have to go find a therapist while you're figuring out the whole self-love journey within your life, go speak to a therapist. There's so many therapists in our community, and there's so many resources. And one thing is, today, we have this amazing conference. This is a great opportunity to be able to speak to someone, especially if you're looking for help. Never be afraid to find help. Never be afraid to speak to someone to look for help. It's okay. Ask questions. Even ask yourself, am I okay today? Even if someone doesn't ask you if you're okay. Ask yourself if you're okay. If you're trying to figure out if you should stay in that situation or that relationship, ask yourself, should I stay in that relationship? Is it worth it? Because you don't want to be in a situation or a relationship where you feel like you're losing your worth. You are worth more than anything in this world. And I need you to challenge yourself and believe in yourself. Because guess what? I believe in you. I know you can do it. Take that book. Take out that journal. Write all your thoughts in that journal. Because a year, 5 years, 10 years from now, you're going to be so proud of yourself that you actually let that situation go. You're going to be so proud of yourself that you're going to be able to be like, yes, I took that pen, I took out that journal, I wrote my thoughts in that journal, and now I've been able to overcome it. Find that friend, like an accountability partner, to be able to make yourself accountable for what's going on. You don't have to tell everyone everything, to be honest, you don't. But I'm telling you today that there are people out there who love you. They want to see you happy. They want to see you succeed. They want you to go to higher and higher and higher levels, because I want to see you go to higher and higher levels. So today, I just want you to know, self-love is a journey. It definitely is. But before anybody loves you, you need to love yourself. You need to embrace your flaws. You need to overcome those challenges, even though at times it's very hard. But I need you to be able to do it. Like Nike, just do it. And like for Never Rated motto, empower yourself. You are never rated. You are an overcomer. You can do anything you put your mind to. And that's you. No matter who you are, that's you. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm so happy to be able to speak to you today. And these are my thoughts and wisdom, because I believe in you. And I believe that you can go farther in this situation. I may not know what the problem may be, but you do. And how will you fix it? Tip number 1. Take time for yourself. Tip number 2. Love yourself. Tip number 3, challenge yourself to overcome those struggles that you're facing right now. Tip number 4, find someone that you can speak to. For example, a therapist, a teacher, a friend, someone that you feel comfortable to speak with, to talk about those struggles. And tip number 5, it's going to be okay. It's going to take some time, but guess what? It's going to be okay, because starting today, you have allowed yourself to walk into this journey with confidence and strength to be able to overcome any challenges that you're facing, because you are an overcomer. So that love, that peace, that joy that you're looking for, it all will come together. Trust and believe, because you have to believe in yourself too. Even when sometimes people see or ask, how is it going to happen? How will it come true? How will it come to pass? But guess what? You have the faith, you have the strength, you have the courage to be able to push through and to be that individual that's going to break so many doors, that's going to break that glass ceiling. That's the overcomer in you. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm telling you today, I'm so grateful to be able to talk to you. And just know that you are an overcomer. The self-love journey is not going to be easy. But guess what? You're doing it. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Lauren, for showing this video. The reason why I share this video with everyone is because sometimes in life, we have moments where we are not able to find the right people to speak to. And I'm grateful for the South Leadership Conference, South Shore Leadership Conference, to be able to hold this conference for so many people within our communities. There's a lot of people who are facing mental health issues. There's a lot of people that are facing body image issues, self-love, self-worth, not realizing who they are. And today I'm here to say that you are worth so much more than what society, by what your friends, your parents, or those who hurt you in the past. Body image is something that, people don't talk about too much. But I just want to let you know that body image also intertwines with self-love. No matter the shape, no matter the size, no matter the color of the skin, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are going to do amazing things in this life and amazing things in this world. I need you to continue to be confident in yourself. In the workplace, at school, wherever you are. Things may not be easy today, but I'm telling you today that things will be all right. And I'm grateful for those who are joining us today, and wherever you are in the future and wherever you are at home, just know that you are going to make it. You are going to do great things. You are going to continue to inspire others, because it all begins with you and it all starts with you. Self-love begins within yourself. You need to know and identify that within yourself, with who you are as an individual. If you do not identify that, how will you love others? How will you help your sister? How will you help your daughter? How will you help your son? So it is up to you to make the decision to make the change. It is up to you to make the decision to change your life. And the story may be right now, the issue may be right now, but down the line, how can you make the difference? How can you make the change in your life? How can you allow love to come and creep into your heart? Some of us are heartbroken from what we've been through in our lives, but I tell you, and I'm here today for you, to let you know, to stay encouraged, to stay hopeful. I know you are saying, well, Naomie, with everything going on right now, how can I stay hopeful? One thing I can definitely tell you is write down your thoughts in your journal. Write down your thoughts. Write down the issues that are bothering you. Write it all down, and then look back in the next year the next 5 years, if you still have that journal, look back at it and see how far you've come, because you will come so far, so far. And that's where self-love comes from. It's from you. It comes from within. Don't allow society to judge you by the way you look, by the way you're formed, by the way you speak, by the way you act, by the way your environment is. No matter where you're from, even where you're from, do not allow society to define that because I'm from this area, this is who I am. Because I'm from the South Shore, this is who I am. That does not define you. What defines you is who you define yourself as. It's who you are. Because you are unique in your own way. You are different. And it's okay to be different. A lot of times people say, well, I'm not like A, B, C, and D. It's okay. It's okay if you're not like that person, because that makes you unique in your own way. That makes you special. To every man and woman who is watching this today, I want you to know to love yourself, because with society, everyone's talking about self-love. But one thing is, self-love begins from within. It starts from within your heart. Whatever is bothering you today, take the time to reflect and heal, because healing is the cure to everything. Your worth is more than precious gems. Like, it's more than money. It's more than than life. Your life is important, but your worth, understanding your worth, understanding when you're going to this job, understanding a business deal, you'll be able to come out stronger because you have confidence in yourself. And what I mean by breaking the barriers, breaking the ceiling, that's you. You're breaking the ceiling because you have gained the confidence from within to know that if I walk into this office, I'm going to get this business deal. If I walk in within this relationship, this will work. If I'm going to the gym to lose 10 pounds, I'm going to go to the gym and lose 10 pounds. I'm going to love who I am. I'm going to embrace my curves. I'm going to embrace my masculinity. I'm going to embrace it all. And you are going to embrace it. It's just that you have to build the confidence from it within. A lot of times people say, well, maybe, I'm going to get that job. Maybe I'll lose that weight. Maybe that relationship is going to work. No, it's no more maybes. It's going to work out. I'm going to lose that 10 pounds. I'm going to get this business deal. No more negative thoughts. One big tip for you today is no more negative thoughts. Now it's time to work. No more negative thoughts. Now it's time to work. I'm going to work within myself. I'm going to work within my life. I'm going to work within my heart, because self-love comes in a whole bubble. It's a whole 360. It starts with your mind. It starts with your heart, your mind, and how you show yourself. Your heart has to be pure. Your mind has to be clear. And when people see that your heart and your mind is clear, and you're walking out there with confidence, no one can check you. No one can say, oh, who's so-and-so? It's a whole new you. It's a whole new you. The year, we're 3 months into the year, and you guys can do it. And I have confidence in you guys. I have confidence in all of you that you guys will be able to embrace yourselves in 2021. 2021 is the year of flourishing. And I believe that you guys are going to flourish into higher heights, into higher levels, into better friendships, relationships, and even body goals. But don't compare yourself to other people in saying that I want this life, I want this relationship, I want this body. No, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know how they got there. But you need to do the work and the effort within yourself to be able to get there. And I believe that you guys can definitely get there with confidence and strength and patience, and with God by your side. And so I believe in you all. I believe in what you guys are doing. And I'm proud of you. If no one have said to you, I'm proud of you, I'm telling you today, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everything that you have accomplished this far. And just know that whatever you're going to accomplish next week or tomorrow or the rest of the day, just know that I'm proud of you. Naomie Raymond-Ngah is proud of you. South Shore Leadership Conference is proud of you. You're gonna come out of this conference stronger than ever, because I believe in you. Someone's believing you, even though people are not applauding you. People are applauding you. They want to applaud you in secret, but that's okay. But just know that I'm proud of you, and there's so much you can do right now. So if you've decided today to take that challenge, to love yourself, to embrace who you are, empower yourself. If no one else is trying to empower you, I'm telling you today, empower yourself, empower thyself, because I believe in what you are going to do. So take that pen, take that journal, write your thoughts, and heal. Heal from whatever you're going through. And if you're looking for help and you're looking for a resource, definitely reach out to a therapist, a friend, a teacher, someone that you're close to be able to talk to you about whatever that you're going through. Because it's okay to find a therapist. It's okay to speak to a mental health counselor. It's okay to speak to someone that could be able to provide you with the proper resources. And that's why I'm grateful for South Shore Leadership Conference to be able to provide those resources for you all. Never Rated is here. We'll be able to provide you resources as well to be able to connect you with other mental health counselors and other resources, and therapists will be able to help you as well. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to speak to you all. And I just want to encourage you to know that love yourself. You see it all the time on social media. Yeah, I get it. So self-love, Naomie, I get it. Yes. Because you know why? With so much going on out in the world right now, it is time for us to love ourselves. Men, it is time to love yourself. Women, it is time to love yourself. Young girls, young boys, it's time to love yourself. Embrace who you are. Don't let people bully you to be someone that you're not. You're unique in your own way, and it's okay. You're beautiful in your own way, and that is amazing. Continue to be who you are supposed to be, your own personal version. And then it can change every year. It could change every year because you're unique, and that's what makes you different. That is what makes you different. And now I know some of you guys are going back to school, into the classrooms, hybrid, virtually, whichever way it is. Just know that when you get back in front of your friends, get back in front of those that you love, embrace the love yourself, be encouraged. Do not feel discouraged. It is not the time to be discouraged. Take time for yourself. It's okay to take the kids out. It's okay to keep the kids at home and go on a date with your wife or go on a date with your husband. It's okay. It's okay. Don't feel guilty about loving yourself and taking time for yourself. It doesn't make you selfish. It doesn't make you cocky. It doesn't make you any of that. It's just that you're learning to love yourself, and it's okay. So I'm grateful to be able to speak to you all today. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to add your comments in the chat. Lauren will be able to answer your questions if you have any questions for me. And I'm going to leave it to Lauren. If you have any questions, feel free to send her a message in the chat.
Thank you so much, Naomie. It was great to hear you talking about self-love and body image. If anyone has any questions, you can feel free to ask or put them in the chat. But some of the questions, what is the best advice you've ever received for self-love and body image for yourself?
From the best advice I've received is to love myself, to love yourself, because for me, I've been through it where, I've been bullied before. I've been told that, oh, you're not pretty enough. And, people try to compare me. But one thing is, it's like, I've always remembered that advice is to love yourself. Like, you're different. That is the reason why people can't understand you, because you're different. We're all born born with different values, with different thoughts, different creativities. Like Lauren, you're probably very great in one thing, and everybody's like, oh my God, how does she do it? Like, I can't do it the way Lauren does it. But that's what makes us all unique. And so that's one of the biggest advice I've heard in my life, is just to love yourself, is to be yourself. And that's why I'm the way that I am.
Awesome. Thank you. So we do have a question. It is, what is an alternative to journaling? I've had a bad experience and do not feel comfortable with journaling.
Okay. If you do not like journaling, one thing is to record yourself. Like on your phone, go to your phone recording and talk to yourself. And then after you record yourself, try to listen. Like if you save it on your phone and then you go back like 2 or 3 months and you go back on the recording, you'll remember what was going on at that moment. Because I feel like writing is, some people may not like to write, but another alternative is definitely recording yourself. We're always on the phone. When you think about it, we're always on the phone. And my friend told me that. She was like, if you have something going on, just write it on, like record yourself. And then when you think about it, go back on your phone. And then you'll remember, like, okay, you know what, Naomie, I'm going through this right now, but you're not going to go through that next month, because you're telling yourself, I'm not going to this. I'm not going to go through the situation. I'm going to do better. I'm going to make it. And once you have that positive aspect in your life and a positive mentality, because you're speaking it into existence. So you're already saying it and it's recorded, and it will come to life. Speak positivity about your life. Speak positivity about yourself, because we have a tendency to be like, oh, I suck at this. Like, I suck at doing it, whatever it is. But at the same time, you're telling yourself that. So if you tell yourself, you know what, I'm going to do better in writing this card. I'm going to do better writing this essay. I'm going to do better in my relationship. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to embrace who I am today. It's going to change your whole life. I'm telling you, if you start speaking like, I am great, I am beautiful, I am smart, I can overcome any situation that has come to my life, you'll see how much power you actually have and how much your life will actually start changing.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the alternative for journaling. Another question, I know that you just shared about the best advice that you had ever received, and I'm sure that a lot of us also have advice that we wish that we might have received. Is there anything that before you started this journey that maybe would have been helpful to have received?
One of the things that growing up is like, I wish I received, is that, one thing is, comparison is a killer. We tend to compare ourselves to other people's journeys, other people's life, how people look. And, for me growing up, it was really hard. And it made me realize, like, okay, I may not look like her. I may not be in that situation, but everybody's life, everybody's journey is different. And so my advice to everyone is to not compare your journey with everyone else's journey, because you don't know what they went through to get there. You see people happy, they're married, they're like in a successful job, they're doing so many great things, and then you're like, but why am I still here? Why am I still unhappy? No. You're going to be happy. It's just going to take some time. And sometimes in life, we have to go through a lot of healing before we get to that peace and that joy. So once you have that peace of mind, that reality check where it's like, okay, I'm not like that person. My life may not want to be like that person. Because, and not only that, culturally too, if you're in a cultural background, like, you have to get married by the age of 21, finish college at 21, get married by 25, 26, 27, have your first baby by 30 or around earlier. That it's a cultural thing. And so sometimes it's like the pressure of life, the pressure of expecting, expectance, like expecting to live that surreal life. It's not like that. Sometimes, like, oh, for me, for example, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get married at the age of 21. That didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, we have a tendency to always compare, and always respect your culture, but at the same time, you have to live for yourself.
Thank you for sharing that also. And what's one lesson learned that taught you the most?
One lesson I've learned in life is to definitely be patient, because, we always want to rush life. And I was just saying that we always want to rush. But what are you rushing? Why are you rushing? What race? Who are you running? Whose race are you running? Are you running someone else's race? Are you running your race? Are you allowing God to work in your life? And so sometimes we always, want to rush. And I just learned to be patient. And patience will get you farther, especially when you put your mind to it and work. And so once you put the work into it and you're patient, you'll see the results that you're supposed to receive, rather than rushing. Because sometimes you rush so hard, like, you're like, oh, I want to, get this done at this time, because, everybody else is, doing that as well. But it's like, no, like, be patient, just be calm and steady. Don't rush life. Don't rush your situation. Don't rush, even if in an exam. I'm always rushing sometimes, and I think about it. But it's like, because you want to end it, you want to finish it, but at the same time, take your time. Take your time in life. Embrace life, because with everything going on in the world now, just take your time and just embrace life. Embrace where you are today. It's better to do that.
And now I know a lot of younger girls have trouble with the body image and loving themselves and how to uplift each other. Is there any advice that you could give for the younger population, or workshops or anything of the sort that would be helpful for them?
Yes. One thing I would definitely say is, in regards to body image, is, I know I'm going to speak as if I'm speaking to you in your face, like speaking to you in person. Do not look at Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or whatever, the magazines, and believe that's how you're supposed to look like. Some of them don't look like that in real life. They do not. And they made adjustments to their bodies to look like that. But love yourself, because you're growing. You're growing. You're growing every day. Your body's going to change every day. Love your body for how it is today, because as you get older, your body's going to change. Your facial features are going to change. Lauren and I didn't look like this when we were younger. Okay. So we all have evolved, and you're evolving every day. So I need you to love yourself. Don't look at Instagram, please. No. Do not look at Facebook, the magazines. No, that's makeup and so many other things. So many other things. And so I'm telling you all that to love yourself, because Never Rated, we have workshops all the time about self-love and body image, which is really important to us. And so I just want you guys to understand that loving yourself is important. Caring for who you are is important. And I need you to be able to continue to love yourself no matter the circumstance.
Thank you so much. Does anyone else have any questions that they would like to ask Naomie? I don't know if you'd like to talk a little bit about your foundation, maybe?
Sure. So Never Rated is an organization that I created back in 2015. I started it off at my local church, and I started it with the youth, the young boys and the young girls. And with Never Rated is that we work with boys and girls, but my focus was the young girls, because I felt like the younger girls were facing a lot of traumatic issues, and where, you know, I'm Haitian and a lot of these young girls are Haitian, and it was really difficult to have certain conversations. And so we talked about every topic. We talked about sex, we talked about self-love, we talked about body image, we talked, let's say, everything. And these girls were from the ages of 15 to like 24, 25, like around that range. And so we may think that these kids are like, they don't know what's going on in society. They definitely know what's going on in society. And so for them to even have these conversations with me, it made me realize, okay, not only these young girls are going through these issues, everyone is going through these issues. And so I felt like it was a time for me to be able to let them know, like, to love themselves, love their body, embrace yourself. You know, you're in high school, you're in college, love who you are becoming, because there's a point in life where it's just you. And it's like it's you in front of the mirror, and what are you going to tell yourself? And so we decided to continue to work with people within the community, in the church, outside of the church, with organizations. And since then, we've partnered up with multiple organizations. Now we've partnered up with the Miss Black USA organization. We've partnered up with an organization in Ghana. It's called Elevate Network. And so we have partnered up with these organizations to continue to build leadership development, mentorship programs, and also within our health initiative, where we are able to provide nutritional tips with other resources within our community, and nurses and doctors and fitness trainers who are, well, you know, that's their expertise, and to be able to consult these individuals about those concerns. And so we have workshops every month. And so I'm grateful to be able to even be a part of this workshop, to be able to continue to speak about self-love and body image. And not only that, I am also the co-founder of SNN Connection. It is a faith-based ministry that I started with my husband to be able to advise and consult others in regards to spirituality and building a strong relationship with God, and to know that everyone has a story. You have a story, I have a story. And how can we connect and really allow each other to know, like, okay, you're going through this, but we are here to help you.
Thank you for sharing about that. It's really great information. I think it's very important for our younger generations to know about self-love and their body, and that we are all uniquely different, and that's okay. We have about 10 minutes left, so I didn't know if anyone had any other questions that they would like to ask. Or if there's anything else that you would like to share.
Well, no, do not be nervous to ask any questions, guys. But definitely, if you have any questions you want to ask me, feel free to send me an email at info.neverrated@gmail.com. It's info.neverrated@gmail.com. If you would like us to speak at your schools, events, conferences, definitely feel free to reach out. You can follow us at Never Rated Brand on Instagram, Facebook, Never Rated. We have SNN Connection. You could send us an email or message on Instagram at SN Connection. It's SN Connection on Instagram and SNN Connection on Facebook. So definitely feel free to send us a message. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Support us. Continue to encourage us the same way we are encouraging you as well. And so we are here to continue to uplift and empower one another. And if you are able to continue to uplift and support us, we would greatly appreciate it.
I'm just going to add your website into the chat in case anybody would like it.
Yes, definitely. You could also check out our website, Never Rated website at www.neverrated.com.
It's okay. I put it in there for you.
Yes.
And I'll put your contact information in as well.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. It was really great to hear you and to learn more about different ways to help practice self-love, and because I think it's something that can sometimes be overlooked. And, same with self-care, which just falls right into that category as well as the self-love. So thank you. Does any questions or anything? Very quiet. So there is a message in the chat that says, thank you so much for your message, and inspiration is needed for all young girls, especially young girls of color.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We try to encourage, especially young Black girls as well, because, you know, especially with society, it's very difficult at times to just be yourself. And me being a Black woman as well, it is difficult. And so there are trials for sure, but being able to encourage other young Black girls is really important to me, because, you know, God willing, one day if I, you know, I have a daughter, I want to encourage her, you know, my nieces, my sister. So I want to be able to continue to uplift one another, no matter wherever we are. And that is why with Never Rated, we encourage all women, no matter the race, no matter the background, no matter where they are from. We are here to continue to encourage and uplift one another.
Thank you.
It's definitely a team effort. It's a team effort.
I think sometimes it's also something that definitely needs to be talked about. And it's not talked about enough. So it's great to be able to hear of your organization and the things that you do for young people in the community.
If anyone has any questions, don't be nervous. But definitely thank you so much for having me and allowing me to share, you know, my thoughts, and definitely some tips to be able to, you know, help someone else out there, because I feel like everyone needs the help and support. And so we're here to definitely continue to, you know, definitely give the resources and the support that is needed.
Yeah, and I also did notice that you have some nice swag on your website as well. So if anyone wants to support Never Rated, feel free to also go to the website.
Yes, most definitely. We are a nonprofit organization. Every support is helpful, because once things open up, you know, we want to be able to have our own space to be able to continue the workshops. Any donation and support is greatly appreciated.